Good afternoon, it's Bev from Planetcrochet. This afternoon I would like to show you how to do colour changing on a granny. I'm using purples today. So what you'll need for this project is your hook that corresponds to your yarn, which just happens to be purple today, and it's a 4mm, pair of scissors and a darning needle. I'll put those to the side. Now I have already done the middle. I'll leave the middle tail out for now. I'll do that later. I started as I've done on my other granny video. It's exactly the same. So it's 3 treble, 3 chain. You do that 4 times. So here's my start, joined, and I've weaved in to there, longer than I would normally do, but that's the way I like to secure. So you would need your darning needle, thread your last tail wherever you finished, and thread it through the back loop as I showed on my previous videos for granny square, and as far as you like, but take it plenty of ways and it's less likely to come out. So like I said, I've already started. And how I like to do a join, just move that, is by fastening, and I don't like to, you see where I started, I don't like to say join there because the 3 chain is too close. So I would turn and then join it, so the 3 chain for each row is not near each other. And how I like to do it is you can join on different ways. I like to tie on, then I know it is extra security. Tie on and then hold your tail down. You need 3 chain again, 2, 3, counts as 1 treble. And then you want 2 more treble. 3 chain and 3 more treble, all the time holding your tail at the back. At the end of this row, sorry, round, this is round, I'll show you what I do with that, but I'll leave that for now. So there's your first corner. You can drop that now at the back, let it hang. You need 1 chain to get to the next corner. And so we do this all the way around. So it's 3 treble, 3 chain, 3 treble. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but you can use 2 chain in the corners. I have done that before. Also, I've had some projects where you don't, or I haven't, put the 1 chain here between each corner, or between each cluster of 3. So we're doing 3 again, 3 treble, 3 chain, 3 treble. Not forgetting chain 1. Oops. The last 3 treble of this round. Not forgetting the chain 1, and then we join top of the 3 chain at the beginning. It's a little warm today, so I'm struggling to get my hooking. Slip stitch. Then to finish off, yarn over, hold. How I like to do it, give yourself plenty of length, snip off, pull through, get your darning needle, and again thread it through the back loops to secure your yarn tail down. Don't pull too tight, you don't want to misshape your square. In and out. Take it at least one side length, I would say. So I started here, so I've gone down one. I'll just go around the corner a little bit. You don't have to do this, you can find the way that suits you. I find this is a good one. Don't pull too tight. There you go. And as I said, there's my start. So I'll turn it and put it in the next one. So my next colour is this mid purple. And I will join exactly the same as I did in the previous rows. You don't need such a big tail for this bit. So passing on. You can do it another way. I'll show you how I've seen other crocheters do it. But I just, I like it more secure. You can just grab your yarn from the back, drop the small end, and then do your 3 chain. You can do exactly the same as before. That's a little bit, but you just hold that like that and then carry on. And obviously when you're going to secure that in, you can pull that so you wouldn't know. But I personally like to tie it on for added security. And I do it in the middle generally if I can, so the knot is not showing. 2, 3, 2 more treble, 3 chain. All the time holding the tail at the back, and then you can deal with that at the end when you've done your squares, which I find sometimes it's easier because you've got the other ones to secure down. Chain 1, 3 chain in the middle of the previous 2 clusters of 3, treble, chain 1, and your corner again, which is 3, 3, 3. So there you go. I'll finish the rest off camera and I'll be back with you soon. I'm at the end, not forgetting chain 1, and then we're going to join at the top of 3. Yarn over, hold, oops, snip. Now, you may wonder why I keep flipping the granny. Well, I have done a rainbow blanket in the past using this method, and what I did was this is what you would call the right side, how I started, so round and round, and then when I did the next colour I did round and round, the next colour round and round, and I didn't flip it. And I will show you now the result of not flipping. Can you see how they are all not? And that's not me holding this camera funny or tilting it. That's how it was. And I don't know why I didn't think to flip it, because on one of my previous videos I showed you the difference between solid granny and this traditional granny, and it was my camping blanket, and I'd done it this way. But for some reason I took this on, I just took some balls of yarn on holiday. I didn't have anything in mind because I didn't want to take a pattern, and I knew how to do this, so I just did this. Now I will show you another. This is finished with its border, and again I am not holding this in any way to make it look slanted. That's how it looked. It is gifted now. It doesn't mean it's wrong, but now I know the difference. So this is why if you're changing colours, it keeps your granny square and not off. So this is why you've seen me on the video and you've got tails this way and you've got tails this way. So that would be the back of when I started, and then I flipped it. That's why I keep the tail as well out at the beginning, and then if I'm doing a granny square and I think it doesn't look right that way, I will change it around. So that's generally why I just leave the first tail out until the very end when I'm doing something. But yes, so that's like the back side of the trebles. This is the front side, back side, front side, and this is the back side. And that's why I flip it, to keep the granny square. So where did I start? So here I've finished. I'm not going to sew this in because it'll take too long. The video will be too long and boring. So I'm just going to hold it down. So again, flip your square. I like to keep away from my original start, so I'll start over in this corner. This is a dark, it's quite deep is this. It's nice. I like this purple. My favourite colour is blue, as most of my friends know, but I just thought I'd use something, a different colour for a different video. I always fasten on, so it's the same as previous rows. 3. Oh, it is warm today. 3 chain. 3 treble. Hold the time, holding your tail at the back. Now I'll just go to the next one and then I'll show you how I deal with the beginning tail. I'll just do that so it doesn't come out. So how I deal with the beginning tail, I won't show you this dark one because it is pretty dark to show. I'll use you on the pale lilac, I'll show you. So as I said, when I start, I hold it down the back and then drop it. So I'll turn around, thread, and I'll do this at the end of each square. And then you can either catch the opposing colour of the previous round. Just catch it because you're going to go the opposite way. You can find your own way of doing things. I'm just showing you my way. And then go under. And if I can go under the knot at the beginning, it's a bit of a feel, not a look, it's a feel. Go under it. So you can leave it like that if you wish, but sometimes I do like to go again. I will just catch the first strand of the same colour, and again it's a feel, and push it, oops, don't catch, and push it all the way through. Pull, don't pull too tight. And then you're okay to snip that off. And that's how I like to do it. So it doesn't matter which way around you have your granny, as a finished project. But as I said, to make your granny square, keep it square and not slightly off. Now, unless I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have never known. But as I've done 2 projects now myself, I've learnt my lesson. So I'll finish this off camera and I'll get back to you when I've finished. Nearly finished. One last chain, slip stitch into the top of chain 3, your beginning chain 3, yarn over and pull. You're finished. Hope this video was helpful. I've enjoyed showing you how I change my colours on granny, traditional granny square. The colourways of doing these are endless. You can do them, excuse me, in any way. You can do multiple rounds as well. That looks nice. But it does look pretty when you've changed the colour. And also you can have a theme if you like the one I showed earlier on, the rainbow. That was for no particular reason. I just took those balls of wool on holiday and that's what came out. And so I popped those colours in the border, which I think you did see that as well. From Monkey and me at Planet Crochet, see you in my next video. Bye for now.